welcome to For the Kingdom podcast, and this is your Week 9 post-game show for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And the Kansas City Chiefs, they fall to the Buffalo Bills tonight, 28-21, and the Buffalo Bills win. And on paper, this game seems really close. But when you're watching this game, it's like, how is this game that close? Because the Chiefs looked awful. I mean, the Bills, they played an amazing game, one of the best games I've seen them play throughout this whole season. I mean, the Bills, their offense was doing amazing, their defense, their special teams, like they were getting out coached. And this is one of the worst games I've seen Andy Reid coach in a long time. It's like some of the plays that they were calling were just terrible. Like I don't understand some of the decisions that they were going for, like going up for like 4th and 17, or like not just taking that field goal down like I believe it's at that like the 1 foot line. I bet the Bills fans were so happy that the Chiefs didn't go for that touchdown there, like right in the end zones. Like it could have been a lot different game. And also our offensive line was just really struggling here. I mean, there was at one point in the game where we had 3 backup, offensive linemen in the game. And I'm not saying, that's the reason why we lost, because we had to start bringing backups. But yeah, we were just making terrible calls. It seems like the Chiefs weren't trying here. They weren't trying at all for some reason. That's what it seemed like here. But yeah, the Chiefs, they fall to the Bills 28-21. Yeah, it just looked really awful. Like I said, I don't know how this game was as close as it was. But, they're at the end. When the Bills, they missed that field goal. I was like, hey, there's a chance, when they doink it off the post. I got like, hey, because there were like 26 seconds left. That's half the time that the Chiefs had, when they beat the Bills in 13 seconds in that playoff game. Which you go up to a Bills fan, you say 13 seconds. Yeah, that just gives the Bills PTSD. But I mean, Josh Allen, he still has our number in the regular season. He still has our number. He's 5-1 against the Chiefs during the regular season, or 5-1 against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. Let's go look at some stats. Let's break everything down. Let's see how this game was going. So, let's pull this up here. All right. So let's talk about the Bills first. The Bills, yeah. Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, they played the best game of the year I've seen them play. But Josh Allen, he went 23 for 26, 273 yards, and he was averaging 10.5. And he had 1 TD, 0 interceptions. He took three sacks. So I mean, Josh Allen, yeah, he was very, very accurate tonight. Josh Allen, he always loves to take control. So James Cook, my God, he was running all over the Chiefs. I mean, look how many yards he got. 114 yards, which I believe that they were saying that there was no running back that's got over like 100 yards on the Chiefs since I believe it was against the Ravens. So last season. So that was, yeah, James Cook. Yeah, he was just running all over our defense. We could not stop James Cook at all. He had 27 carries, 114 yards, and he was averaging 4.2 yards per carry. Josh Allen, he had 6 carries and he had 19 yards. And Ty Johnson, he had 2 carries and 8 yards, with their total team rushing was 141 yards. And their leader receiver, Dalton Kincaid, their big tight end, he had 6 receptions, 101 yards. He was averaging 16.8 yards and one TD. And the longest that he did was 47 yards. Yeah, Dalton Kincaid, big tight end. Yeah, we cannot stop him. Khalil Shakir, he had 7 receptions, 43 yards, and let's see who else we got on here. And then we had Dawson Knox. He had 1 reception, 30 yards. Who else scored the TD? Oh, we had. Oh yeah. Josh Allen. Yeah, he scored 2 TDs. Um, I thought there was another receiver that got an air TD for them. Cole Bishop. Listen, that defense, they were playing amazing. And listen, like that whole defense was apparently they apparently depleted and all that, but they were playing amazing. Like Cole Bishop, he had he was just out there making play after play. Even when he wasn't supposed to be on a certain assignment, like Cole Bishop, he was just doing amazing for the Buffalo Bills. And also, we had a turnover. We weren't making some greatest plays, which was kind of terrible. Yeah, it just wasn't looking good for the Chiefs. So now let's go to the other side of the ball. Let's go see what the Chiefs did. So Patrick Mahomes, he went 15 for 34. He just was not that accurate tonight. 250 yards. He had 1 interception, and he got sacked 3 times. It's just like our offensive line could not protect at all, and we couldn't get anything really going down the field that much. Yeah, it just was not looking good for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Now, Kansas City Chiefs rushing, Kareem Hunt. He was our leading rusher of the game. He had 11 carries, 49 yards, 1 touchdown. Xavier Worthy had 1 carry, 7 yards. Brashard Smith, 3 carries, 7 yards. Rashee Rice, 2 carries, 6 yards. It just kind of goes down from there. Patrick Mahomes, 1 carry, 5 yards. And then we brought a guy in off our practice squad. If this name seems familiar with you guys, it is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We brought him back. He didn't really, give us much production. We had 2 carries, 5 yards, and our total team rushing was 79 yards. And now let's look at our receiving. So Rashee Rice, he was our leading receiver. He had four receptions, 80 yards. Hollywood Brown, he had 2 receptions, 73 yards. Travis Kelce, he had 4 receptions, 66 yards. Xavier Worthy, he had 3 receptions, 23 yards. Yeah, I mean, Rashee Rice, he was playing pretty good. But it seems like, I don't know, like I said, our play calling just was not that great tonight. It was not. It was just didn't seem that all that great. I don't know. It seems like they weren't like doing. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it seems like they weren't doing a whole lot of, like these like different type of plays. I don't know. It just the Chiefs really seemed off tonight, and they seemed like they just wanted to go straight down the field. And it's not like they were going for like long balls. It's like they wanted to go down the field and like post up and like do something crazy, but it's like it just wasn't happening for them. And then doing like going for 4th and 17. I mean, they got it complete, but yeah, it just was not that great at all. Um, and this is not helping us out, with the division. We're third in the division. We just want to make things worse worse for the Chiefs. Like, it just not look good for the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, is this time to hit the panic button for Kansas City? 'Cause I don't know. But let's go take a look at the team stats. Let's see. Let's see everything what's happening here. So total plays, the Bills had 64, the Chiefs had 57. Total yards, they were definitely beating us in total yards. 404 yards, and the Chiefs have 305. Yards per play. Bills, they had 6.3. Chiefs, they had 5.4. Yards per play, they're beating us there too. 263, 263 yards. And passing was, oh, wait, sorry. I'm talking about passing. Yeah, passing, 263 yards, and Chiefs had 226. Let's see. They're definitely beating us in rushing. Like I said, James Cook running all over us. 141 rushing yards. This is crazy. And the Chiefs had 79. Just was not that good right there. Let's see our penalties. Chiefs have 3 penalties. It's actually a pretty clean game for penalties. And the Bills have 4 penalties in the game. And we had the big crucial turnover with that interception that Patrick Mahomes tried to air the ball out. But yeah, it just was not that great. And then time of possession, the Bills had 34 minutes and 45 seconds, and the Chiefs had 25 minutes and 15 seconds. So they were beating us in time of possession as well. Keeping Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. Yeah. It's just I don't know. It seems like the Chiefs they didn't really care about this game that much. They didn't care about the game. Like lack of urgency. Like I said, bad play calling. Yeah, not good at all. Let's go look at standings here. Let's take a look at the divisional standings where the Chiefs are at right now. So the Chiefs were currently in 3rd place right now. And the division, we are 5-4. And we're going to need like all the help we can get. And also the Jaguars won. So currently right now, we are outside of the playoff picture. Let's look at the conference. Let's go look at the conference here. And look at the Chiefs. Like we are in 8th right now because the Jacksonville Jaguars, they beat us. Which we should have beat the Jaguars a few weeks ago, but hey, that's neither here or there. But yeah, the Chiefs, I don't know. Maybe we couldn't miss out on the playoffs this year. They couldn't miss out on the playoffs. Yeah, not a good game for Kansas City at all. We got a bye week coming up. Let's take a look at the Chiefs' upcoming schedule. But yeah, we are currently in 8th place right now, outside of the playoffs. And let's go look at the division again. Yeah, we are sitting at 5-4. Denver Broncos, they're 7-2. They're first in the AFC West. The Chargers are 6-3, which that they beat us in the first game of the regular season. Yeah, it's just these two teams. Like we're gonna need some help from other teams for them to lose. Like we're gonna need to beat the Chargers. Later on, I think we play them at the end of the season, and then we play the Broncos in week number 11. But yeah, let's go look at the Chiefs' schedule coming up though. Nope, not NBA. NFL here. Where's the Kansas City Chiefs? So let's go look at the schedule. So we lost the Bills. Yeah, this was definitely a musty win for the Chiefs. But usually we always lose to the Bills in the regular season. Josh Allen has our number. But yeah, so we have a bye week coming up, which it's a good time for a bye week because we need to get these players healthy. Because we had like I said, we had some offensive linemen that went down. It just was not looking great for us. But week 11, We go to Denver. We got a divisional game. We're going to need to beat them, throw them off, because we need to climb back up in our division rankings. And Denver, they're looking great right now. They are looking amazing. So we're definitely going to have to throw them off. And then the week after that, we got the Indianapolis Colts, which I don't know if the Colts won today. I can't remember. Oh, no. They lost to the Steelers. So that was nice. But yeah, we got the Colts coming to town, which I don't quite believe in the Colts all like that right now. And then we go to Dallas to play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. And then the following week after that, we are back at home against Houston. So this is going to be a pretty tough stretch of games. We're going to need to win all these games because we can't afford to lose any more games here, especially these divisional games. Like this game right here is going to be circled against Denver Broncos in week number 11. So that game is going to be a must-need win for us, and also really help from other teams as well to throw off like the Chargers. But yeah, not a good game for the Chiefs tonight. I don't think they didn't seem like they really cared that much. That's the impression I kind of got. But let's see what else we had on here. I mean, yeah, Rashee Rice. Yeah, I mean, we went for that 2-point conversion. Let's see. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he had that big play to Hollywood Brown. There, that 40-yarder. That was pretty nice for Hollywood. That was like before the halftime. And then we, when we got down to the red zone, we weren't making it count when we had to. Yeah, the Bills, they were just looking amazing tonight. And also, let's go take a look at the rest of the NFL for Week 9, shall we? Well, let's go look at the full scores. Let's take a look here. So, here we go. All right, there we go, guys. So currently we got the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders playing. I got the Seahawks. I believe I picked the Seahawks. It's 0-0 right now. Almost the end of the first quarter. The Bears, they beat the Bengals in a crazy thrilling game, 47-42. My gosh, what a back and forth game. Any team could have won that one there. Yeah, Joe Flacco, he went 31 for 47, 470 yards, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, that was just a wild shootout of a game. But the Bears come out to pull that one out. The Vikings, they got a big divisional win by beating a divisional rival of the Detroit Lions, 27-24. Very, very exciting game. Jared Goff, 25 for 37, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sam Laporta, he had 6 receptions, 97 yards, 1 TD. The Panthers end up upsetting the Packers today. I mean, yeah, it was kind of an upset. 16-13. Jordan Love, he went 26 for 37, 273 yards, 1 interceptions. Yeah, the Panthers, I believe, they won by a field goal. Here we go. The Chargers, they ended up beating the Tennessee Titans, 27-20. Justin Herbert went 19 for 29, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I wish the Tennessee Titans would have threw off the Chargers here. And then, this is another close one. We had the Patriots barely squeak by the Atlanta Falcons. Drake May, he went 19 for 29, 259 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drake London, 9 receptions, 118 yards, 3 TDs. Yeah, the Falcons could have very well won that game. Oh my, that was a close one. The 49ers, they beat the New York Giants, the terrible New York Giants. Mac Jones, 19 for 24, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey, 28 carries, 106 yards, 1 TD. Yeah. The Steelers, they end up throwing off the Colts 27-20. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, he lost today. 31 for 50, 342 yards, 1 touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, he's still proving that he can still do it. The Broncos, they squeaked by the Houston Texans. I was hoping that Houston would beat them, but that wasn't the case here. And then we had an overtime game. The Jaguars, they barely squeaked by the terrible, terrible Las Vegas Raiders, 30-29. The Saints, they fall to the LA Rams. The Rams, the Rams, the Rams. Matt Stafford had an amazing game, 24 for 32, 81 yards, 4 touchdowns. Puka Nacua, 7 receptions, 95 yards, and 1 touchdown. And of course, my Chiefs, they lost to the Buffalo Bills 28-21. Josh Allen, he's being Superman here. Yeah. And then on Thursday Night Football, the Ravens, they just beat the brakes off the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are basically done. Dunzo. They're done for the season. And then tomorrow night, on Monday Night Football, we got the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning that game. Yeah, a wild week. We had some close games. We had some blowouts. Yeah, but yeah, the Chiefs. This couldn't be a better time for them to have a bye week. I gotta say that right now. But yeah, I don't really have much else for you guys. Let's see. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. My dog's making up a ruckus downstairs. But yeah, like I said, the Chiefs fall to the Buffalo Bills 28-21. Go down in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the game and what the Chiefs need to do to improve, because they got a big hill to climb. I mean, just an awful performance from them today. Yeah, I don't really have much else for you guys. Hey, if this is your first time ever checking out my channel, hit that subscribe button. That really helped me out a lot. Hit that like button to help out my videos in the algorithm. Also, go turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And some videos I got coming up, I'm going to be doing I don't have a preview or post-game show for this week. But I will be doing a preview for the Wrestle League, so stay tuned for that. I'll be doing this maybe like on Wednesday sometime. I don't know, sometime afternoon on a Wednesday. I'll be going around the rest of the NFL, maybe doing some news for the Chiefs or something. I don't know. I'll try to bring out some video this week for the Kingdom podcast. And as it goes for wrestling, I got my Saturday night's main event review to do for you guys still, so stay tuned for that. And then, after the Chiefs, after they have their bye week, they're on the road to Denver, playing the division rival, the Chiefs and the Denver Broncos, week 11. Yeah, it's going to be, the Chiefs, they have to win these next games here. They can't afford to lose anymore. But this is your boy Juggernaut right here on the For the Kingdom podcast, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.